He slipped into the new outfit, but it melted instantly, flowing like liquid toward his chest. In seconds, it merged with him, leaving him as a mysterious symbol. Stunned, he ran a hand over his body. He could hardly believe what had just happened. Across from him, the woman drew a pistol. She fired without hesitation. Jack wasn't even scratched. He actually squeezed the bullets until they warped. Annie told him he was the guardian of Istanbul. The enchanted shirt was one of his sacred relics. With it on, he was practically bulletproof and blade-proof. Jack, however, couldn't wrap his head around any of this. The moment she looked away, he took off for home. But as he neared his place, he spotted a suspicious group loitering downstairs. He circled around them and ducked into a neighbor's apartment. There he learned that ever since he left with the magic shirt, people had been coming around asking for him. Left with no choice, Jack went back to his family's old house and grabbed a weapon to protect himself. Just then, a dark figure appeared outside the door. He froze, eyes locked on the entrance like he was about to be attacked. It was Annie. She'd found him. Only then did he finally let out the breath he'd been holding. He demanded to know why she was there.
Sana ne işin var burada dedim.
Savunma sanatı ders 1. Eğer elinde silah varsa mesafe kullan.
Jack was no match for Annie, and he didn't dare talk back. So he brought her along to track down his best friend. His father had already been killed. He couldn't bear the thought of his friend getting caught up in this too. And honestly, having a capable fighter at his side could only help. In a nearby park, Jack finally spotted his friend. He hurried over, calling his name, but his friend was already dead. Annie grabbed him and forced him to run. Somewhere along the way, Jack completely broke down. He blamed himself for both his father's death and his friend's. He vowed to get revenge and to lay his father's spirit to rest. The doctor, seeing Jack's state, finally told them what he knew. Their enemies were an immortal clan. For centuries, they'd been hiding in plain sight among ordinary people. They were ruthless, capable of any atrocity. The last guardian, Jack's real father, had died at their hands. And if anyone could put an end to them, it was Jack. But first, he needed 3 sacred relics. The immortal sword, which could expose who they really were. The divine dagger, which could erase their souls. And the enchanted shirt that made him impervious to blades and bullets. The immortal sword was currently with another member. Jack would have to go and claim it himself. With that, Annie led Jack to the location where the ring was being kept. Inside, they encountered a stranger. He introduced himself as the Keeper's son. He said his mother had been driven insane 7 years earlier by the Immortal's men. Then he led them to his mother, who was completely out of her mind.